you guys? Okay, we're going to listen to a story called Fireflies today. Well, you listen to the story, so there's a link in your weekly schedule that gives you the story. I don't have the story here, so you're going to listen to somebody on YouTube read it to you, okay? But the story is a seed moment. It's a small moment. The author zooms in to this little boy who is going to go and catch fireflies. Okay, the whole story is about him going out and catching fireflies. She uses lots of beautiful detail and really zooms into that one moment. So go listen to the story, and I want you to really pay attention to all of the ways that she describes things and just all of the detail that she adds in that story, and then come back. Okay, so now that you're back, you've listened to the story, right? If you haven't listened to the story, you need to go listen to it. But if you have listened to the story and you're back, I want you to think about what that story would sound like if the author hadn't added all of the beautiful detail that she did add. She talked about, for example, some of the examples of detail that she adds is like, when the little boy is coming back up the stairs, he gets the jar. He says that he polishes it off on his shirt. He says it's dusty jar. And you could tell how excited he is to go upstairs and go start catching fireflies, because he says that he takes the stairs by twos. Have you ever went upstairs and you're so excited you want to get there so quickly that you jump a stair, you go 2 stairs at a time? Okay, so he's trying to go up the stairs really fast. And then he says breathing, or holes. He says he remembers he needs to put holes into the jar, right? And then he talks about his friends and him running around, and he finally gets a firefly, and all of his friends are thrusting fireflies into their jars, right? 1, 2 at a time. They're getting lots of fireflies. So she doesn't just tell you what happens. She really describes what's happening to you so much that if you closed your eyes, you could probably make a movie in your mind of what's happening without looking at the pictures of the book. So if there was none of that detail, the book might sound something like this. I ate dinner. I got a jar and went outside and caught fireflies. I came inside for bed and let the fireflies go before they died. Okay, that might be what the story sounded like. Does that sound like a good story? Not nearly as wonderful as the one that the author wrote, right, for fireflies. There's not nearly as much detail as she added. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to, my video is over. Okay, after I'm done with this sentence, you're gonna go back to the YouTube video of fireflies that you already watched. But this time, I want you to watch it with your eyes closed. And I really want you to focus on picturing what's going on in your head. I call it making a movie in your mind, okay? So you're listening to what that author says and really trying to imagine all of the little things that she talks about. All right. You're actually not going to do any writing today during writing. You're just going to listen to that story again, and that's going to be the end of your time. Okay? Enjoy.